Not even on YouTube. Okay.
Okay, that would be my dumbass did not even start Zoom on the computer.
Oh.
So,
Oh. Okay. So.
All right, we're good now. Go ahead and
Okay.
redo your intro. Sorry, guys, that was a
No worries.
IT boo boo.
Things happen, guys. Okay. Let me. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day of the Lord. It was 10:07 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, when we went live. I just broke up my day. You know, we're renovating the place. The thing has to be done. You know, like little grasshoppers about to come in 11 days, guys. So we're putting the pedal on the metal. This will be a pretty short show, guys. Running you through the tabs. The decodes, what's happening in Israel, what is happening in Iran, what is happening in America, guys, all over the world. And happy birthday, Mr. President, and happy Father's Day for all you beautiful patrons out there. You are all here because you know the storm is upon us. Let everybody know we're live, guys.
Fellow Christian warriors, set yourselves apart from this corrupt generation. Be saints. That is the freedom that I wish for you. Freedom from sin. Freedom from our weaknesses. Freedom from the slavery that sin makes out of all of us. That is the freedom that is worth dying for. Kind of reminds me of the words that Mel Gibson first intoned in his Academy Award-winning film Braveheart, when he said to his ragtag army, and I say to you tonight, I see before me a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No! Yep, fight, you may die. Run and you'll live. Or at least a while. Dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives, that you can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. You, we must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friend. By God, we must live, and with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God and sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they belong. Storm is upon us. But not without Jesus, our rudder. And in the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
And God bless you, beautiful patrons. Thanks so much for joining us on this beautiful day of the Lord. Let us play Hold the Line. And let me shout each and every one out because you know that I love you, right? Okay, guys. Let's lower the volume. All rise. Pull in the chat. Boom time. Alexandra Cameron. Becky Lucas. Robert Martin. Jos Reiners.
I will be a president from
Cameron, we love
disease,
you guys.
joblessness, and hopelessness.
Stacey LPK.
Anger,
Morocco.
resentment and hatred, extremism,
Dark Rabbit.
lawlessness. Really, no progress.
We love you guys on YouTube.
No nation. Only a state of chaos.
Marco, Charlie
Don't
Wilco,
piss down my
WW,
back and
Miss
tell me
Penny
it's
Black, Lance on his epic quest. Ken English, Dark Rabbit, sing a new song. Diane to know, Somke. 47 Lights, Stewie, MK Stein. We gonna hold the line. Boom time. The Hind, Navigator, Rick Q, TP Top. Got already won. Echo brother, we love you. Kenny Stacy, Jasmine Rose. Boom time. Miss Penny Black, Drew Welsh, Cozy Ryder. Haley K. Panthers, sister, we love you. Bring on your dance shoes, guys. It's gonna be hot, hot, hot. Party at me. Team frustrated. We gonna hold the line. Boom. Yo, KSRs, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Yo, Phaedrus. Wake up, world. Turn up the volume, guys. Let's wake up the neighbors. Clear Waters, 21. Born again me. We have reached our cruising altitude of 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your seats and folding trays are in their upright position. RJ255, great to see you, my friend. Bye-bye now, Joe. You were shot, buddy. Someone told me it's fun to stay at the YMCA Trump. We love the crumbs. United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at KD. We knew this day would come, guys. Buckle up. Drum roll, please. Grab your popcorn and a soda. You're gonna love how this movie's gonna end. Your new song is Singing It Loud. We love you, sister. You broke the internet. Clear Waters, 21. Ted Phillips, 1977. Angels are sounding their horns. Apocalypse is nigh. JJY, we love you. Foreshadowed from millennia. And unfolding right in front of our eyes. Man, we're blessed to be alive and to be witness of this outrage. Transition to greatness. Big shout out to Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, Nancy Vino, General Flynn, Cash Patel, Pam Bobby, Chuck Grassley, Richard Grinnell, and the Western Plan. We love you guys.
We love you. We will be back in some
Cameron
form.
Dutch Warrior, we love you.
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal.
Bobo.
But that is a dangerous, defeatist belief. It leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prepare for the Storm Mega. Okay, guys, we have arrived, and let's wait until the Where We Go One We Go worldwide is full on screen, because you guys are absolute proof of that. And Tippy Top, thank you so much for gifting away 5 subscriptions. Tippy Top, we love you. Ted Phyllis, let me see, guys. Lance was gifted one. Lance, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Boston Terrier Patriot, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Pixels VV8, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Dog Rabbit, welcome to the Red Castle Club. KM Stein, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And thank you so much, TP Top. We love you to the moon and back, and happy 250th anniversary of your beloved country, guys. Shout out to the Marines. Shout out to the military. Shout out to all the daddies out there. Happy Father's Day. And happy birthday, Mr. President 47. 45 through 47, to be correct. And again, guys, Susie6038, great to see you. Let's start the show, guys, because we got a lot going on. Little Grasshopper is going to be joining us within the next 11 days, guys. We still got a lot of renovation to do. And again, guys, so let's introduce the 2 guys who wish these shows are not possible. All the way from the Pacific Coast, the man that never sleeps and that is born ready. The man in the mirror and the man in between, Mr. Lance on his epic quest. How you doing, my friend?
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all of our fathers out there.
Yeah.
Oh man, happy birthday to POTUS, right? Man, that was such an amazing parade yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did do a speech at the end, right? So many comms, man.
Dude, I was looking everywhere to see, We have a special website, right? That is telling us exactly on the day. The only blackout was Saturday. It skipped from Friday till Sunday. Saturday wasn't even in there. So I was looking around. I saw that RSPN was going live around 4-ish. And again, so I was asking Lance, asking Durf, and I was saying, dude, like, I don't know when he's going to come up. I have to be with Miss Grasshopper because she needs me there, because if something happens, I gotta be there immediately, right? So if I would have known the specific time, I could have done it, but we might do it today, guys. Just a little parentheses, Lance.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it wasn't long, right? But it was very powerful, right? Like the keywords, right? I'm just sitting here like, oh. I even told Grandpa, I was like, all right, I'll stop. we'll leave it for tomorrow. Can't help it, right? When you're a decoder, that's all you hear. Like, I can't.
Yes.
We see code, right? Like, that's pretty much what we live in the Matrix, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, guys. The movie is talking back.
We see the codes, people.
Yes.
So, yeah, so great to have everybody here today. So many comms coming in, so much just crazy shit going on, right? Like those two people getting assassinated yesterday by a fake cop, right? Like it's a freaking movie, man, right?
Yeah.
I think Grass, what'd you say? Like, oh, that's 007.
Yeah, this is Mission Impossible, stuff like that, right?
James Bond,
fake mask and shit.
Yeah, and then sure enough, right, one of the personnel on his security team worked for the FBI, right? So like you can't like you knew it was there, right? Doing a little digging and then boop, there it is. And I'm like, you mother, right? Like you know their game plans, you know what they do, and then they do stupid crap, and he's tied to their to happen, jazz hands over there. So yeah, this one might get very within the next week or two, right? So love you guys and can't wait to see what we get on the show today. The comms have been nuts.
Absolutely. Okay, Lance, thank you so much for sorry, a lot of dust, guys. Thank you so much to Lance. A big hat tip to Lance for always being there, with his finger on the button to start the live streams on all the platforms, guys. Lance, thank you so much for always being there, brother. And again, and what Trump is talking. What? Sorry, Lance.
Oh no, I said sometimes. Like today, I didn't even start Zoom.
Well, these things happen. I thought you were saying Trump is talking. I said, "Oh my God!" But
again, I wouldn't be surprised, but no, I haven't heard that.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we go to that guy we all know, right? The cherry on top. Let's say hello to QNS17 sister. We love you. Colors 1921. Saltka Eagle Spirits. We love you. I saw a few Cozy Rider. Let me see, guys. Clear Waters, LK Patton. SR is with us in the chat. Awesome. Sun Chaser Man. Shout out to you. Elias Q sister. We love you. Let me see. My Wally dog. Great to see you. Gentle Lady Boutique. I saw somewhere. Carly Kager. And again, I think I got everyone, right? If I missed anyone, please let me know. Barco, always great to have you, my friend. And again, let's go to Chris220MX. Gotta say hello to you, my friend. And again, for Savage, thank you, Grasshopper, Durf, and Lance. For Savage, we love you. And again, guys, like For Savage is saying, let's introduce the man that we all know as Mr. Butterboy. The man that knows without being told. Mr. 45, believe it or not. Heartbeats a minute, do not let him tell you otherwise. The cherry on top, Mr. RQ Durf, man. How you doing, my friend?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Grass. Good morning, Lance. Everybody in the chat. Good morning, team. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, Deflustrated said you forgot me. No, I shouted you out. But Deflustrated, we love you. Yes, Stitchy Hydra. Stitch Hydra. Beautiful name, by the way. Becky Lucas, good morning. Jos Reiners, everybody, we love you. Yes, Durf, take it away.
Yes, especially Deflustrated for always helping out And, you know, when we post links in the Rumble chat, she always makes sure to go and post them also for the people on YouTube. So we really, really appreciate you. And
Also,
also,
so generous, right? Like Deflustrated got us to, you know, the little car seats for little Grasshopper. So, Deflustrated, we love you. You know, and again, like I shouldn't be doing this, you know, like also a big shout out to should have go down that road. Yes, let's continue.
sure, let's continue. Hey, we have Scotland in the house. Alexander Cameron
Oh,
in the YouTube chat. Good morning,
awesome.
Meg. Good morning, Miss Penny Black, Chris 220, MX, Susie 1638, Gentle Lady Boutique, Colors 1921, Clearwater 21. We've got a couple 21s there. 47
Yes.
Lights, Eagle Spirit, great to see you, RJ61, and noticing a few returnees slash newbies. We've got Cozy Rider. I think I haven't seen you in a while. My Wally Dog, great to see you as well. Damn, I really need to get back to copying and
So
pasting those
Boston
new
Terrier
names.
Patriot, big shout out to you. Saying hi, Durf.
Well, good morning to you, and yes, happy Father's Day to everybody, including Lance. And, you know, let's wish Grasshopper a happy Father's Day as well,
This is
because,
my first, man. Thank you.
you know, it's you're pretty much a father as far as we're concerned. So, you know, a few more days to go, which is great. Happy birthday and happy Father's Day as well to President Trump, Don Jr. as well. Uh, you know, we know he's raising a couple of lovely kids, including one that is really proficient at golfing. So that is awesome. And yeah, I took a quick look. I did see Mikey Palms dropped
A
us a
morning script, you
little.
know?
He did.
All right.
I didn't check it out yet, obviously, but I will say that Trump did post at 9:41 a.m.
Awesome. Okay, so there is Mike Pompeo. Let me have a quick look. 1223, yeah? Just one digit shy of 1224, guys. All right. Okay, so that, guys, you know how important 1224 is for the show, right? You all know. And again, excuse my voice. It's really hard to you know, to to conquer the dust, guys, because dust goes everywhere.
Kind of
So
funny
let me
too
see.
how in the you know, the accounts that we primarily look at, there were a few that were like 1 minute off of deltas, like 1 minute off.
Mhm,
So it's kind of funny to see him posting 1223 here.
mhm. Okay, let me see what he's saying. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your let me see what it's saying. Your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whomever curses you, I will curse. And all the people on the earth will be blessed through you. Okay, that's a beautiful one. Okay. So they will curse them, they will curse us. Okay. We have it all. They think they are clever. Okay. Hillary Clinton. Let me see. 1020. Let me see. 1020. Okay. Crisis called off. Trump, tough talk. Used against them. Well, that is actually what it's saying, right? Those who bless you, I will bless. And those who curse you, I will curse. Used against them, right? Interesting. The wave. Beautiful, man. Let me check the seconds. The seconds are, let me see that again.
2014.
2014. Thank you. 2014. Okay. 01. 02. Good example. See previous post. JFK Jr. faked his own death in order to help Trump round up a gang of international sex traffickers. Is real? Holy effing ass. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Q's kind of reposting this. Okay. You know, Q said it wasn't real. Okay, guys, so let's see. So from every nook and cranny, man, dust is coming out. So that is a pretty interesting experience. Let me. 3, 2, 2, 1. Oh, dude, that is a good one because we had this in our tabs right over here. So, dude, check this out. Check this out. So let me show you over here. Let me show you my tabs, right? Let me show you my tabs. Like, there are a lot, but this is tab number 2. Tab number 1 was Happy Birthday, Donald J. Trump, right? We opened the show with this one. And then the next tab right over here, boom, is the We Are Pepe. You know, I like this one because this dropped after our show. Do you guys remember how our show ended? If you were there with us, drop a 17. You know, with all those, you know, hat tips, confirmations of stuff that we were talking about during the show. Dan Scavino then ended the day, I guess. I thought this was one of his last tweets, truth. Where, okay, Deflustered was there. Drop a 17, guys, if you were with our previous show. The way that show ended was mind-blowing, guys. And if you haven't seen it, please go back and watch it. Like I said, underneath here, right? Drop 3, 2, 2, 1 after that amazing show of last night, right? And then I dropped a link of, you know, the show of last night. Right, so if you haven't seen it, go underneath here and watch this one, especially, well, watch the entire thing. But at the end, we are having some major quote-unquote coincidences, right? And here it is, guys. Dan Scavino ending the day at 22:32. 22:32 is how our show started, right? Faster than you know, but that will soon change regarding visibility. Public interest forces the sun to shine, where, you know, Trump and Papi Trumpo, right, were hitting those, you know, kind of mirrored images, right? You can see Trump from the back walking towards DC, where the storm is breaking out. It's like a color. It's like a clip, right? So this is a clip, this is a picture. This one is in color, this one is in black and white. You can see Trump from the back. Here you can see Trump from the front, right? You see? It starts with the storm and it ends with the storm is here. Zooming in on the Clinton Foundation, on Comey, right? And again, bigger than you know, we are active. What is a common theme when bad news is about to break against them? Where the 22:32, the timestamp of Donald J. Trump brought us to the same drop that Dan Scavino's timestamp was hitting here, right? Faster than you know, but it will soon change regarding visibility. Public interest forces the sun to shine. And what do we see here? We see the riots, right? We see, you know, major, you know, disappointment in the leadership there, right? If it isn't, you know, on purpose, you know what I'm saying. But again, you know, but interesting, guys, that this is the, you know, the ignition, because after this we can see that Soros is going to be, you know, over here. Soros has to testify in front of Congress, guys, you know. So, you know, like we always said in our show right over here, right? You know, why is Antifa allowed to operate? What happens if Soros operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism, right? So why is Antifa allowed to operate? Bring in the troops, right? This is what we discussed in our show, and I told everybody, read drop 14, because what happens if Soros-funded operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism? What happens when the police don't enforce the law? You got to send in the troops, right? Like drop 22 is saying, you know, can the Marines, can the National Guard work in coordination with the Marines, and do conditions need to be satisfied? Which former president used the military to save the Republic, and what occurred exactly, right? And this drop is saying, what authority does POTUS have, especially over the Marines? That brings you back to the National Guard, right? Looking really bad in LA, bring in the troops, right? So interesting that we have this. And then the final one, guys, like we showed you, it will soon change regarding visibility, because we can all see it here, right? You know, let me just show you.
And the California dream. There's no Alabama dream. Eat your heart out, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. This is California. The world looks to us to see that it's possible to live, advance, and prosper together across every conceivable difference. It's what makes this state great, that we don't tolerate that diversity as we once had, but we truly can look today and talk in terms of how we celebrate that diversity. There's the American.
Okay, guys, shout out to Trucy, sister. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us. And there it is, guys. You know, public interest forces the sun to shine, because now when we see those protesters, you know, just, you know, wrecking the city, you know, now we can see that indeed George Soros is to testify, guys. Is the puzzle coming together? But we're going to get here, guys. Just saying that, how interesting is it that today Mike Pompeo drops us a scripture 1, 2, 2, 3, right? Right over here. Let me see. Where's the scripture? 3, 2, 2, 1, right? Mirrored. Interesting that we have it over here, and that drop over here is saying artists should consider joining the ABC or military intel programs if interested. The ability to decipher complex info strings is a valued asset, guys. And again, I think one of those, you know, beautiful decodes is this one, guys. This one is, you know, are you ready to finish what we started? Nothing can stop what is coming isn't just a catchphrase. What is a common theme? Nothing can stop what is coming. When bad news is about to break against them, right? Bigger than you know. And we looked up all those gap codes in between the Gateway Pundit throwing Nellie Orr in front of the bus, right? You know, there it is, guys. Nellie Orr is the, you know, the foundation of the FISA application, right? And there it is, guys. You know, the whole corrupt shebang right over here. Why did Comey drop this? You know, the open investigation into the Clinton Foundation. Who was the FBI director? You know, gross negligence, guys. Remember? Good people were forced into bed with evil. You know, could you live with yourself? Helping to cover for such evil and despicable acts, if given a safe way out. These people worship the devil, and some openly show it, guys. And again, underneath this drop, we had those gap codes, right? Where we saw that the timing between the Gateway Pundit and Papi Trumpo was 5 hours and 40 minutes. You know, no, wait a minute. Yes. So the gap codes, you know, in short, was showing us 3208, which is saying, bingo, I think we found the connection Q wanted us to find. And again, there it is. As we've seen here, public interest forces the sun to shine, right? The visibility right over here in the gap code, guys, of 32 minutes and 8 seconds. So 3208, or you can read 32 and 8 seconds. So 328 is saying light will overcome darkness. Light will expose darkness. You know, Light will reveal darkness, and light will defeat darkness. So again, I think these are one of those decodes that I'm pretty proud of, right? Like we're using, this is not due to us. We're just using the tools that they gave us, right? And, and there it is, guys. Dascovino dropped at 22.32 right over here. This is the same drop, 22.32. Nothing can stop what is coming. Are you ready to finish what we started? Interesting, guys. We are active. And as we've seen, Mike Pompeo dropped us the scripture 1223, which is bringing us to the authors should consider joining the ABC or military intel programs if interested. The ability to decipher complex info strings is a valued asset, guys. Things are moving. And there it is. Indeed, guys, things are moving because, like I showed you, George Soros is about to testify. Let's have a listen.
About it.
Okay. Yeah, because this is like alarming, right? Like I'm like, okay, so if you are actually able to name the person, when do the shackles come out? Because we've heard Holly banging the drums,
So
about
Holly
this.
Holly posted. So I want to give credit to someone specifically, two people. First person is the data Republican. She actually has been responsible for pulling all this data together, and she's actually who I saw this. And then also Laura Loomer was also the one that sent me the stuff on Code Pink and Singham's wife. But those two people, credit due where it's deserved. But what are we doing about it? So I actually talked to Comer, and we actually have a letter going out today. You'll see that come out in a story with the New York Post. But a letter going out from all the members of oversight asking Neville Singham to come in to testify. If Neville Singham does not come in to testify, Mr. Singham, if you do not produce documentation and come testify before Congress, you will be subpoenaed. And if you ignore that subpoena, you will go to jail because we will hold you in contempt of Congress. And Merrick Garland is no longer in charge. So we are going to ask for financials, and we are also going to be asking for him to testify. Now, Mr. Singham is not a registered foreign agent, and he is advocating for the government of China. That is illegal. It's known as a FARA violation. So as of right now, we will call him to testify. You'll see that date notice, and the process will play out. But he's not the only person that I've asked Comer to bring in to testify. I've also asked him to call in George Soros. Soros is an interesting twist in this because you have Neville Singham, who is a open Marxist, pro-China, and then you have Soros, who's an open globalist. Both end objectives are to take down the West and to fight what President Trump is doing, because he is literally the person standing in the way of that. And so their end objective, even though they're ideologically different in certain senses, is and target would be destruction of America. So we'll see if Comer bites on sending the subpoena to Soros, but either which way, every single time Democrats call for a subpoena and try to pull a parliamentary on Soros, I will then, or on Elon Musk, I will then try to pull the parliamentary on Soros. So they'll have to choose.
George Soros has been sowing these seeds for the better part of the last 3 decades. Why hasn't he ever been subpoenaed? Like, are Republicans just so weak?
Benny, I think that this should have been done a really long time ago. Yeah. And I'm only one member and I'm only one vote. We need more people up here with the same mindset. I think that there is probably, I'd say like a quarter of Republicans would have no issue subpoenaing him. I think, though, that there are people that are scared about re-election, and George Soros is a billionaire. I actually fought George Soros funding in both of my elections. There were groups tied to him that came after me to the tunes of millions of dollars. But, this job for me is so I can help the country. And so it is what it is. And I think that that's what they're concerned about.
Yeah, like it's like I was born in the 80s. Okay, I think we were both born in the 80s, and we grew up in a very different country.
So old.
We grew up in a very different country with different political parties, and when this son of a bitch got involved, suddenly it became like a globalist Marxist movement. Like everything changed.
Well,
like everything changed radically and horribly for the worse. It used to be like we agreed on. We agreed on a lot of stuff, actually.
Here's a number that you should be telling people about. $270 million went from USAID funding to various Soros-controlled NGOs. And Elon Musk actually was on Joe Rogan talking about how Soros has been able to really take these small amounts of money in retrospect and turn them into these massive machines. And what I will tell you is that George Soros specifically, if you have taxpayer funded dollars going to that, when Elon went after USAID and then kind of uncovered the dirty tricks that the USAID was doing, all of that in itself, I don't think people realize how big of a deal that is. People can get focused on the low level finger pointing, Denver's Republican. Soros, initially starting out, obviously, he has an interesting story people should check into. But he is not ideologically an American. He might be by citizenship, but ideologically, he does not believe in American values. He's a globalist. He's pushing the Open Societies Foundation, wants no borders, is largely responsible for the mass immigration into Europe that has resulted in beautiful young women being raped, ideological warfare taking place. And to be clear, I would say has been responsible for a destabilization. I mean, he was responsible for dropping the British pound and crashing it. Has crashed many countries before. So, if you watch Star Wars, he's basically the Sith Lord of the left.
Yes, yes, yes. He's like
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, you just go listen to the interviews. I mean, he'll tell you about how he got started. He'll tell you about like the darkness in his soul, that he doesn't believe in God, that he believes that he's God, and that we know how that always ends, right? We know how that spiritual battle always ends.
God always wins, and God is real.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, beautiful. So again, guys, we can see public interest forces the sun to shine, and not long after, guys, he's going to be, subpoenaed. He's going to come, and there it is, guys. Dan Scavino hitting a beautiful 5-year delta, 7 days separated. Boom, boom, boom. It's about the person standing next to you. How the drop is saying, right? Remember your oath. Remember why you joined. It's about the person standing next to you. Beautiful, guys. 4 booms. Let's watch the video.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums.
Goosebumps, guys.
About to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Shredman Pigs!
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a light about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of grass. Will you hear the people sing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a light about to start when tomorrow comes.
Beautiful, right? Man, it's almost choking me up. Whew.
That's what I wrote in the chat.
Oh, man. Jeez. Give me a minute.
I'm not crying, you are.
Oh, man. It's really beautiful. But again, it's about the person standing next to you, right?
Exactly.
Durfman, do you want to add something, or Lance? Give me a minute.
Yeah, I mean, oof.
Yesterday was just amazing, right? The music that they played. I mean, you had the army, band singing. I mean, it was something else, man. I mean, even that country singer was nervous, right? He came out and was like, "Man, I'm nervous," right? Like you are a freaking like world star, right? And he's nervous to be there to sing for the
it
soldiers,
means a
right?
lot, man.
Like goose bumps. And he was singing the thunder and lightning, right? Like, man, there was just so many calms last night. And I don't know if you guys, I think it was, I can't remember who had posted it, but they were pointing out that like all the cannons were pointed at the what do
Biden
you call
grave
it?
to the east.
at the obligus, right? So like the
okay.
comms yesterday was
Yeah.
nuts. I was trying to count the cannon fire, right? But there's just so much noise it was
Yeah.
hard to count.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm back. Whew! That was pretty emotional. But again, guys, Trump was coming out with the Trump card, guys, at 808, bringing us to, you know, an end of saying, great to see you here again, Q. This confirmation feels great. You guys and POTUS are awesome. Thank you again for all of this and everything you at Q and all these amazing anos are doing. Gratitude. And Q is telling this anon, like, did you count the spaces in the tweet and cross-reference those spaces left here to match meaning? Well, the interesting thing is, guys, Trump is dropping 2 spaces, right? Like the Trump card, 2 spaces that is bringing us to drop 2. Like, again, like we wouldn't look at this if this drop wasn't there, right? So Trump made sure to drop it at 808. And again, the mirror timestamp of 4808 is bringing us to a 5-year delta plus 6. So we just saw that Dan Scavino was dropping a 5-year delta plus 7. It's almost like a countdown, right? This is June 11th. And this is June 4th. So there are 7 days in between, overshooting it with 7 days. And this drop is overshooting it. Let me see. Yes, with 6 days. This is, oh, dude, I'm wrong. This is 10-6. I just, I looked at it in a Dutch way, guys. Sorry. So in Holland, we do day, month, year. You guys do month, year, day, month, day, year. So that is confusing. But again, I like this delta because it's saying trust, right? Keep charging Midnight Riders, the Night Watch, guys. Trust 17, this beautiful United States airplane in the sky, which has, you know, the reference number Trust 17, guys. So the 2 spaces brings us to drop 4, saying Hillary Clinton is detained but not arrested yet. Why does POTUS surround himself with generals? And we just had that beautiful day, right? Celebrating the military. What is military intelligence? Why go around the 3-letter agencies? Well, in the past 4 years, you have seen why, right? And this is kind of why Q lined up the drops in the way that he did, because they were trying to tell us something. Military intelligence versus 3-letter agencies, right? This is why POTUS formed a panel to investigate, to make sure that the right people were at the right places when they stole 2020. That was always the plan, guys. Again, who has the ultimate authority over our branches of military, you know, in wartime conditions? What is a military code? And again, there it says POTUS will not go on television to address the nation. POTUS must isolate himself to prevent negative optics. Trump knew that removing criminal rogue elements as a first step was essential to free and pass legislation. And there it talks about Hillary Clinton, Soros, and Obama, guys. There it is. Do you believe that Hillary Clinton and those guys have more power than Trump? Fantasyland. This is not Republican versus Democrat. This is good versus bad, right? Why did Soros donate all his money recently? You know, and again, what happens if Soros-funded operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism? There it is, guys. Go time. George Soros is going to testify. And there it is, guys. Trump wants a diplomatic resolution regarding Iran. And the thing is, guys, look at it as minutes and seconds. 9:07. 9:07 is saying solve the problem diplomatic, rather than going with the omnibus, you know, alternative. You know, they don't want war. They want to solve the problem diplomatically, right? So interesting that is minutes and seconds is Q saying the same thing then regarding China. But again, guys, and again, Kim Jong-un, who has those nukes. So there is a little, you know, no nuclear weapons. Kim Jong-un, you know, was forming a quote unquote threat. Well, where the 1709, the hours and minutes of the military timestamp, is bringing us to something big is about to drop. So interesting. the 278 is saying they tried to cut a deal, but we said no. We said no to the nukes, right? This is regarding Hillary Clinton, of course. But again, I thought it was pretty wild that Trump used this truth number where it hit exactly 00, right? Where you can only look at 278, right? Or 2780. But again, 278 is there. That Hillary Clinton tried to cut a deal. You know, Iran wants to make a deal if the nukes are in it, right? And, you know, Trump is saying that ain't going to happen. You're not going to have a nuke. And again, guys, later on, you can see something brewing in Iran, guys. But let's be patient. I line my drops up with care. And there it is, guys. 2 months ago, I gave Iran exactly 60 days ultimatum to make a deal. They should have done it. Today is day 61. I told them what to do, but they just couldn't get there. Now they have perhaps a second chance. So the timestamp of 7:34 is saying the end is near. The Ace of Tech has hurt their ability to hide and control. The end is near, guys. And again, the 34:34 is bringing us to a week to remember. So interesting, right? What happened that same day? On day 61, Iran launched the attack, right? So again, we have those drops saying we're saving Israel for last, right? So again, guys, so he's saying they're gonna have a second chance. I told them what to do, you know, but they didn't do it, you know, but they have a second chance. And on day 61, they launched this. This was dropped at 4:38, right? This was dropped at 7:34. So Iran did this after the truth, right? So again, the timestamp that Khamenei was dropping this was 4:38, and 4:38 talks about the Iran nuclear deal and the missile tech, right? So there you see the missile tech in the video. You know, again, Hillary Clinton sold access to the server, and this is also how North Korea could create a nuke, right? So again, you know, I don't want to say it, but, you know, like you have these proxy wars, right? Where one nation is launching an attack on behalf of something else. And again, it doesn't seem connected. I'm not saying it is, but again, pretty interesting that this is happening just moments after Trump said that, right? And again, evil, stupid justice. And again, guys, so this is what Miss Penny Black found. And again, big shout out to Miss Penny, guys. On that same day, Donald Trump had a phone call with Gavin Newsom. And the phone call was 16 minutes and 4 seconds long. And Miss Penny Black saw, okay, there it is, 16 minutes, 4 seconds long. You know, with the brackets and everything. So pretty interesting. But there it is, guys. Drop 1604. Is talking about the good people of Iran who are currently battling for their installed regime for freedom, guys. True rule, the people have the power. Rise up and demand they be removed. Guys, this is epic. At some point, military generals will act with the will of the people simply because their soldiers are those same people too and have no choice. We stand with you. We are monitoring the situation closely. Stay safe and God bless, guys. So again, the good people in Iran and those military generals will act with the will of the people. So I don't want to say this is, you know, Biden's in Iran doing this. I'm just saying, you know, like, look at this. You know, this is what Q was saying back in June 27th, guys. You know, a 5-year delta. You know, days separated. Let me see how many days. 23 days, I guess. When was this? 14. Okay, 14, 27.
That would be
13 days. 13 days in between, guys. This is a 6-year delta, 7-year delta. 13 days separated, guys. So really, really wild that this is happening. And again, Q is saying, you know, we stand with the good people of Iran who are battling their installed regime for freedom. True rule, the people have the power, rise up and demand that they will be removed. And again, guys, what do we see? Check it out, guys. The Iranian corrupt tyrannical regime is fleeing, guys. What? General Flynn this morning, guys, at 7:12, you will cease to exist. Truth to power. How is the bunker these days? 14 in the kill brackets live. Hello. PEOC forced failed, guys. So interesting, guys. Attention.
Where they
General
going,
Flynn.
Qatar?
Yeah, well, no, I don't think so. But again, to look at these things, right, where Trump is going to, to Saudi Arabia, to get all these rewards, all these, highest, how do you call these things?
It's awards. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not an award, but it's almost like the highest level of honor that Trump was getting there, right?
The highest
So Trump
honor.
is yes. So Trump was kind of telling all the Arab people, like, you don't have to live like this. We understand, like, you don't want to know how many Iranian people were fleeing Iran after this regime took, to power, right? They fled. Brilliant people. Iranian people are not, terrorists. They're beautiful people, right? And they were fleeing their country, right? And if you look at the country right now, it speaks for itself. But again, like you were saying, we stand with the good people from Iran. Let me
I
see,
just like
guys.
to point out that all that day when they started firing, right, on Iran, I wouldn't say every news station, right, especially not the mainstream, but like Fox, Newsmax, OAN, and even like the Patriot channels, right? They were all saying that the Iranian people need to stand up and take back their country.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing to hear them like, Iran people stand up, and Q drops are just going off in my head like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
There it
and
is.
the people are right celebrating in the streets. Man,
Yes.
I mean, I know that wasn't Iran.
Things
That
happen.
was
Armenian.
but
But
that was
again,
Iranian. But still, right? Like, the fact that they were telling the people that they need to stand up as we take out their regime,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Like, dude, they took out a lot of people. And I don't remember who I was watching, but I think it was one of the generals that came on and he was like, they took everyone out last October. What are you talking about? Do you not remember when they took out all the top generals? Right?
Yes.
So it was we're living in some historic times right now, for sure.
So nothing is what it seems. Up is down, left is right. The world, like, we already know kind of what's going on, right? Like, we won't go into details, but we kind of have a feeling, right? When we see things like that, that is also why I lined up the drops the way that I did, right? You can see this happening, like, hey, they got a second chance. They didn't do it. It's day 61. Boom, this happens. Boom, this happens, right? We stand with Iran. And he went to Saudi Arabia. He went to all those powerful countries and showed the people, also from Iran, because even in Saudi Arabia, he was doing a speech and he was telling Iran, I want to make a deal with you. I want you guys to prosper. Look at what we are doing right here. You could be the next one, right? You should not be living like this. This is not, not sustainable. We can both prosper, right? And again, there it is, guys. An overnight development. Iranian airspace was officially closed, yet 747s are taking off from Tehran International Airport, then immediately goes dark. Destination unknown. So what? Corrupt, there it is. Among the first actions of those leaders and their families who've gotten rich off the backs of the persecution of their own people, move to their alternative palaces. There it is, guys. Good chance of having a lot of goodsy and currency on board. Asset. Can you see us yet? And there it is, guys. Interesting, right? Interesting. Let me see if there's some crumbs in this 33 years. Serial number. Let me see, guys. So, dude, this is at 712 as well. So, General Flynn posted. Okay, General Flynn posted this at
Whoa.
at 712, right? Right over here, AM, 712 AM, and this is 712 PM, the previous day, I guess.
Man. With some 17s in there.
Mm-hmm.
Vertical speed 2176.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Serial number 25171.
Yeah. 17. There it is, guys. Cargo plane. So again, guys, let me check his seconds because I wasn't 1205. There it is, 1205. Let me just check it quickly. 1205. 1205. Okay. Spirit Cooking. Allison Mack. Okay, guys. So that is an interesting correlation. The 712 and the 712 PM here. Interesting. Let me see. 2517. What is that, Rob? 2517. Geolocations. Oh,
damn,
dude. Look at that. Dude. 8 players. Watch the news. All right. Interesting.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. 1715. 1715. 1715. How do you hide a message in clear sight? You'd be amazed. How much is shared? Data exchange. All right. A lot of Gucci on board. Let me see. 2176. 2176. Come on. 2176. Panic in DC. FBI FISA application. Okay. So interesting crumbs, guys. Almost there. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is a nice one, guys. The U.S. Air Force on, Flag Day, was dropping this at 800. We all know that Trump's birthday is on June 14th, right? June 14th, Trump birthday, but also, Flag Day, right? So the U.S. Air Force was dropping this at 800 a.m., right? And 800 is bringing us to protect 6/14/46, which is the birth date of Donald J. Trump from 788. Drop 788, is Donald Trump saying Hillary Clinton should have been prosecuted and should be in jail, right? And Q's adding to this, thoughts of the current president of the United States. Coincidence, right? And so, it talks about the defense, and this is talking about protect. 6/14/46, and there it is. 6/14, June 14th, 1777. Beautiful, guys. Do you see how beautiful this is lining up? And there's the beautiful one again, guys. So Watcher is asking me like, hey dude, how do you get to the 175, right? 157, because on his iPhone, this is where you have iPhones versus Samsung, right? Like on an iPhone, you'll see that this video is 1 minute and 56. That is 116 seconds. But on a Samsung and on a laptop, on a desktop, yes, it shows you 157. So
web browser, I should have said,
brother.
sorry.
Yes, web browser.
But yeah, I've noticed that as well. I don't trust the times on my phone.
Yes.
That's a good thing to do, guys. Just if you can, double check on a web browser if you want to make sure the times on a video.
Yes. And also, on QAC, there's sometimes, because, it's scraping a lot and it's showing you a specific timestamp. Always double check, download the video and look on your phone how long the clip is. Because sometimes on QAC, you go to the end and it shows you 1 minute and 6 seconds. And you download the video and it's 1 minute and 14 seconds or something, right? Again, shout out to QAG. Happy 250th birthday or anniversary, let's say it like that. U.S. Army. Let's listen to this clip. Oh, no sound. Sorry.
Before there was a nation, there were soldiers. And for 250 years, they've answered the call, standing ready to protect freedom, confront danger, and safeguard the American way of life. Generation after generation, soldiers carried the mission forward. The Army doesn't wait for the future, it prepares for it. Battle-tested and constantly evolving, today's Army thrives under pressure. Across every domain, land, air, sea, space, and cyber, the Army remains ready and engaged. Through training and transformation, the Army ensures soldiers are equipped, empowered, and prepared to win against any adversary. Artificial intelligence and advanced weapons are changing the way we fight. But our foundation stays the same, the warrior ethos. Mission first. Never quit. Never accept defeat. Never leave a fallen comrade. Wherever the need, soldiers show up to fight and to serve, ensuring the safety and security of the nation. The Army's legacy lives in those who step forward. And the next chapter? It belongs to those who are ready to lead, to adapt, and make the same promise that every soldier makes to the nation and its people.
This will defend. I hear you calling. I hear you calling.
Beautiful, guys. Okay, guys, let's start the dig music. We're almost there, guys. And then we're going to go into the Trump event, guys. But there it is. Trump is doing this misspelling, guys. And again, misspellings matter. And he's misspelling the 14th word, guys. We all know what drop 14 is all about, right? Like we showed you right over here. Let me see. No. Oh, wait a minute. Well, let me just show you. Instead of just guessing around and looking around, let me show you drop 14. Drop 14. It's 11:11, guys. So shout out. Drop 14. There it is, guys. Why is Antifa allowed to operate? What happens? What happens if Soros-funded operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism? Right? There it is. Always 5 steps ahead. You know, this was all planned, guys. Military intelligence, state secrets. You know, what must occur to allow for civilian trials, right? George Soros is targeted, guys. So beautiful. Drop 14. And there it is, guys. Trump is saying a great military parade is on. Rain or shine. Remember, a rainy day parade brings good luck. I'll see you all in DC, guys. And again, beautiful, beautiful drop. I seen that I dropped this at 10:17, guys. So that's interesting. But again, guys, it's the 17th word. The 14th word. Again, we can decode this a little bit live on air. But again, let me just show you when he corrected it. Because here is Trump coming back at 10:28:08 and reinstating the A instead of the E, right? So he corrected it right over here at 10:28, and drop 10:28, guys, is 5x5 Q plus. So that is really, really spicy, guys. So again, our comps must be this way, and there it is, guys. 36 minutes in between, if you don't count the seconds, right? There are 36 minutes in between, and drop 36 talks about military intelligence, a great military parade, military intelligence, military generals, military background, close to POTUS, talking about Soros, Obama, Clinton, Holder, and Lynch. We were prepared to do the unthinkable. If Trump failed, if we failed, and Hillary Clinton assumed control, we as patriots, like the military, were prepared to do the unthinkable. Dig deeper, right? There's simply no other way than to use the military. Is that corrupt and dirty? Please be safe and pray for those in harm's way as they continually protect and serve our great country, guys. Beautiful. The military parade, there's no other way than to use the military, guys. That corrupt and dirty. I saw that let me see, where are you? You looked up the exact gap code. Parco. I'm not sure if I can find you. Okay, guys. So let me just punch in the numbers myself. Again, you can use the tools that they gave us. Here is Character Online. Let me just share that link with you guys. Copy and let's bring it in the chat. This is how you do it. Paste and go. Also on YouTube. Use these tools, guys. Paste and go. Okay, so let me see. Now I gotta go back to the truth and see.
I dropped POTUS's speech that he did.
Okay, thank you.
When he was in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, thank you.
That was a good one.
So Trump save, and let's go to the misspelling. Okay, so this is the parade, and this is it still there, or did he deleted it? Let me see.
My guess is it should
Let me
still
see.
be there.
Deleted tweet. Deleted. Let's go. Save. Let's go down and see military parade. Okay, there it is. So here's the one with parade, right? The misspelling. So there it is. Copy. And let's put it in here. Paste. Okay, so here you can see 22 spaces, guys. There it is. Okay, let me just show you. 22 spaces, guys. Brilliant. 22. Oops. 22.
That's National Guard.
Who controls the National Guard? You know, can the National Guard work in coordination with the Marines? Do conditions need to be satisfied? What former president used the military to save the Republic, and what occurred exactly? Biggest drop to ever be provided on poll. This is how they would call the Q drops, right? Study and prepare. The masses tend to panic in such situations, but no war, no civil unrest, clean and swift. Okay, guys. So now we're going to go to the parades, right? The word that he misspelled, and that is word number 14. So he's misspelling the 14th word, as you can see, and it's kind of we showed you draw 14, where it links to Soros, but this is the letter that he's misspelling, the E. That is drop 72. So let me just see what drop 72 is. It's 1117, guys. 72. Wait. Okay, because that make this happening. Okay. Very smart, Anon. Distractions unnecessary. Saudi Arabia is primary. The United States is secondary, right? Alice in Wonderland. Interesting, guys. A great military. There it is, guys. What happened in Saudi Arabia will happen in the United States. And this is why those riots are being organized in serious numbers in an effort to prevent the arrest of more senior public officials, right? Like that Q-Drop was telling us. So again, public interest forces the sun to shine. And now when we have that quote unquote summer of love in LA and other, cities throughout America, now the stage is set for, Soros to, do some splaining, right? He's got some splaining to do, guys. So again, these are the crumbs. Let me just look at the gap code in between.
Hey,
The
Grass.
gap code, yes.
When you count the spaces in 22, it comes out to 68.
Okay.
And 68 is also Alice in Wonderland.
68. Thank you. Okay. Kijk, there it is. Can we expose every crooked politician? Yeah. Okay.
70% of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, guys. Which drop was that again? 11, I guess? No.
Which one?
Public rise. Public.
Is that 14?
No. It's somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Drop 34. There it is,
34.
guys. Confirmations to the public of what is occurring will then be revealed and will not be openly accepted. Public riots are being organized in serious numbers in an effort to prevent the arrest and capture of more senior public officials. You see what I'm saying? Organizations like, you know what I'm saying, and or people that wish to do us harm during this time will be met with swift fury. Certain laws have been pre-lifted to provide a great military the necessary authority to handle and conduct these operations at home and abroad, guys. You know, there it is. Over the course of the next several days, you will undoubtedly realize that we're taking back a great country from the evil tyrants that wish to do us harm and destroy the last remaining refuge on Shining Light. I really like this this drop. Okay, guys. Yes.
I made a video kind of tying that one together. It's like a short little 1-minute video. I posted it in the chat, but I used that drop literally in this.
This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a This is not a test. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can. This is not a test. You can hand off.
So Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
Okay, guys. Well done, Lance. Let's.
I mean, you can't say that when you see the riots that drop does not pop in your head and you're like, oh yeah, they're just trying not to be arrested.
Yeah. So let me just go quickly into those two drops over here. Let me see a great military. Yeah, there it is. Let me quickly look at the time in between. 9:52, 52:16. And 10:28, 28:08. Okay, AM.
Oh, sorry. I had that for you. I could have
No
posted
worries.
the link and I didn't. Sorry.
No worries. So we got this one over here. So this is the time in between. So 36 minutes without the seconds, but when you include the seconds, it's 35 minutes and 52 seconds. Let me just see what those drops are saying. Let me see 35. Okay. So 4:10:20. Well insulated and protected on Air Force One. It's time to take back a great country and make America great again. Shout out to the men and women in uniform. It's our hope that this message reaches enough people to make a meaningful impact. And again, they cannot telegraph this message through normal methods for reasons I'm sure everyone can understand. Okay, guys. The primary targets are within DC and remain at the top at both sides, guys. And where was this event? This event was in DC. Stay alert and be vigilant. And above all, please pray. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Love is patient and love is kind. And this is also how Trump was swearing in those new soldiers, right? Have a great life. Have a great life. So interesting that Trump is doing this. Let's see, 3552. Okay. Unrelated but worth noting. Foreign aid, US aid. Okay, that's nice. I think this is the drop that Parko was looking at. 598. 598. Okay, a Jack. Predictable. 3587. 3587. Indictments are coming. Okay, that's a nice one. And 2152. 2152. Okay. Come on. Doesn't work. Okay. The Vatican whistleblower. Okay, so 2512. Oops. Okay, so we have the D class. We got indictments are coming. We got US aid. Okay, think George Soros pays for Antifa out of his own pocket. The hole goes deep, guys. Feel sick yet? This is a nice one. Barco, this is a good one, brother. Joe Q, Anna, great to see you. Joe Canada, we love you with a Q. Firstborn Unicorn Sister, we love you. T. Bringman, great to see you. Highlander, Jasmine Rose, T. Johnson from North Carolina, and M. Eagle Sister, we love you. Okay, guys. So these are the crumbs from the gap code. And again, my time is limited, guys. So, that's why you are not really getting the decodes that you expect from me. But again, yeah, it has to be this way, guys. So let's keep moving. This is a nice little shout out that Mickey Larson was dropping. I voted Grass to be the best add-on decoder out there. Again, much love and respect and gratitude. She's a Patriot and also a January 6th inmate, guys. Interesting. Pardoned. Navy mom. Iraq war veteran. Thank you for your service, sister. We love you. 21 years in the United States Air Force. Dude, that is epic. Look at that. We love you. Is that you, by the way? Maybe. Look at that. Well, she's got moves, man. Okay. Dude. This is a spiritual war. I really like this one, guys. So give her a shout out. Let me copy the link and drop it in the chat, guys. Tell her Grasshopper sent you. And Ulrich, great to see you, brother. You're my neighbor, so great to see you, brother. Where's YouTube? Let's drop you in there too. So Betty, great to see you, sister. Do we have the link from the Trump speech? I still got a few minutes left. Susie Q, sister, we love you.
We do.
Okay.
Hopper, I do have 1 0 delta that I think is worth showing that happened a couple days ago with General Flynn. You want to take a quick look?
Yeah, I'll drop it.
I'm putting you on the spot here like that. But this one, believe me, it's a nice one. Otherwise, I wouldn't say so. So guys, this is just a few days ago. General Flynn on the 12th hit a to the minute 0 delta. And he hit it with drop 1481, which is Kashyap Patel. Name to remember. And if we look at the middle of the timestamp, we've got 1802, and that is something big is about to drop. And for those of you who've watched over the last week, how many times has
Mm-hmm.
something big is about to drop come up for us? A bunch,
Boom.
right?
Boom. Big week.
There you go.
Boom. Knowledge is power. Rachel Chandler. You'll soon know why, you know?
So I thought that was worth it. And very quickly, Grass, I just want to say that, you know, that website that you mentioned, the rollcall.com website, it's showing that POTUS is going to be in Calgary, Alberta, Canada
Yeah,
tonight.
tomorrow, huh? Today.
Yeah, he's
All
going.
right.
Well, he's flying in tonight, so I guess he's going to be meeting up with people
Awesome.
tomorrow during the day. God knows what they're going to be talking about, because we know Alberta's been very
Yeah, I
much
told you,
into
man.
separating and stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know, not like Quebec, that are just you know, pussying around with the idea that, you know, we should separate because of language. Where, yeah, I'm not going to get into it because we got to get into that speech. I've got the YouTube link.
Okay, good.
So here's the link in the chat.
Okay, 1 second. Let me not share. I gotta do something on my YouTube.
Right.
Let me see.
Well,
Let's go to
while you
YouTube.
do that, let me give a couple shout outs to CJ Trotter singing a new song, Susie Q, Elephants Are Us. I sure hope I'm getting that one right, by the way. Glenn 85710, Diane to know 17, Jordy is joining us in the chat. We know you're.
Jordy, awesome to see you, brother.
And happy Father's Day to you too, by the way, Jordy. We know.
By the way.
We know you were going to be busy with visiting your dad, so it's always nice to see you popping in, Jordy. And Trucy, happy Father's Day to you too, Trucy. Right? Moving on, Firstborn Unicorn covering the UK.
Shout out to Sate Charlie.
Huh?
No, that's an inside joke.
Oh, okay, sorry. Jos Reiners saying big Canada. You know, yeah, Canada is huge. It would take me easily 2 days if I wanted to drive from Montreal to Calgary, guys. So I am not going to be seeing POTUS in the next day or two. Although, hey, if he does come to either, you know, Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal, you know,
Yeah.
I will definitely show up with that little hat of mine. Hey,
look at Jima. Where are you from?
Saskabush. That's Saskabush. Jima is from Saskatchewan.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome to see you, sister.
That is awesome.
And again, when I hear about Jordy, wait a minute, let me see if I can pull up that website, because Jordy just got a T-shirt. Wait a minute. So we got an announcement, guys. Let's just launch the website right now. Let's go to let me see, 17 Grasshopper. Let me see, guys. I've got my own website. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Which one is it? Let me drop it in the chat, guys, because I have it on my phone. Like I'm a phone guy. I never work from my. Okay, there it is. Grasshopper17.com. Okay, it's other. It's Come on, guys. Okay, there it is. Boom time. There's the launch of the website, guys. So make sure to give it a visit, guys. There it is. Grasshopper website going live. Shout out to Angel Magic, sister, we love you for setting it up, and everybody involved. Miss Penny Black, Lance, yeah, and so many more guys. And again, so it's giving you the link. Also, it has all the links to the link tree, to the shop. So if you guys want to grab a Grasshopper Send Me t-shirt, or the future incarnates the imagination of the present mind, you are able to do it, guys, in all colors. Just get creative. You can set it all together just how you like it. And big shout out. Like, you can get everything you want, guys. Hoodies, everything. So yeah.
Woohoo!
So, but again, so you can choose the color of your t-shirt. You can, green, white, gray, black, whatever, man. Like, and again, we're gonna work on, the symbols, like on the how do you say that thing? But this is what we got till now, guys. So have fun with it. Yes, the design, guys. So make sure to give it a, watch, and it shows you all the shows that we've done, all the tweets that we've done. Everything is here, guys, working smoothly. And big shout out to Lance for making these links work.
That's all, Angel. Beautiful Angel Magic. You did a wonderful job on this website. It is amazing. I love it.
Yes. Again, guys. So again, okay, so it even has my
I take no credit for this one. Just what I want to say, coding problems, I guess you could say, right, with these websites. So, but we made it all work, and I'm so glad we got t-shirts now. Yes, Angel Magic, I'll be sending you some more designs so that we can get some more stuff up there.
Okay, guys. And there is also, she had the video uploaded that was retweeted by Donald J. Trump of my 17 Grasshopper 17 account. One of those 23 accounts that one of those 24 accounts, 23 were taken down. And this was, when this was posted, maybe 30 minutes later, I was out of the air, guys. But again, this is what Newt Gingrich had to say regarding George Soros.
Pro-criminal and overwhelmingly elected with George Soros' money, and they're a major cause of the violence we're seeing because they keep putting the violent criminals back on the street.
I'm not sure we need to bring George Soros into this. I was going to say get the last word, Speaker.
He paid for it. I mean, why can't we discuss the fact that millions of dollars he spent?
I agree with Melissa. George Soros doesn't need to be a part of this conversation.
Okay. So it's verboten. All right. Okay.
He's dropping the silence.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
That's kryptonite, guys.
Historic day at the White House.
Newt Gingrich dropping the kryptonite, guys. Epic, guys. So again, shout out to Trump. Thank you so much for the retweet. And again, guys, if you want to visit the website, please do. Have some fun with it. And yeah, guys, let's get into the link. Let's get into the show of Donald J. Trump. Let's see, guys.
Should I repost it?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go. Don't worry. When you click on it, you will see JD Vance.
It is my pleasure to introduce
there we go, guys.
The 45th and 47th Commander-in-Chief of the United States Military, President Donald J. Trump.
Okay, guys, so he's announcing Donald J. Trump at 8:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me drag you guys into the screen, guys.
As the Commander-in-Chief. Love it.
All right. We love it. Let me see, guys. Let me drop you here. Let me see if I can, yes, like this. Just a little bit bigger. Okay. True Seeker, great to see you on YouTube. D-Dan, brother, press her up. We love you, brother. And again, Born Again B and my, American Scout from New York. Or what is it? New Jersey? What would you say this is, Lance? New Jersey or New York City?
Wait. NYC?
Yeah. NYS.
Oh, NYS.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm not sure. New York State?
Okay, maybe. Okay. So let's line up the Q drops right over here. Let's go here. Let's go to 819. The introduction of Donald J. Trump. Let me see, guys. Digging in the right place. Everything has meaning or a purpose. Jack getting nervous. Very unfortunate. Phase 2. Donald J. Trump warns the world of a very, very unfortunate phase 2 if North Korea sanctions, blah, blah, blah. Okay. No coincidences. Expand your thinking. So interesting drop. Let me see. 2019. Big Bird now offline. Okay, guys. So let's get in. Let's get in. Yes.
Can we maybe check that mirror? 918?
981?
Yeah. 918.
Okay, 918. Okay, North Korea again. You know, I swear Trump is killing me here. He keeps putting out clues that he already met with Kim. You are learning. How many coincidences before it becomes mathematically impossible? Wait until you learn who has been talking to you here. Mr. Donald J. Trump. And again, guys, wait. Because right over here, I think, let me see. No, this is not the one. Let me see. Which one is it? There was a tweet from Dan Scavino where he was putting those mirrored images in there. There it is. This one. This one was from Trump, the Trump card. And dropped 1677. Let me see. Where did I get that? 1677. Yes. This is the ultimate Q proof of the reflections within Air Force One, where Trump was taking pictures from within Air Force One and posting it on the Q boards, guys. So that was really interesting. Taking pictures. There it is, guys. Trump sitting there. And this is that picture that the Q was posting, right? And again, this is when the Anos start to understand that Q wasn't just in the inner circle of Trump. It might even be Donald Trump himself or Dan Scavino posting on the Q boards, guys. There it is, guys. Do reflections violate national security, guys? Interesting. So this whole rally starts at 819. 918 is bringing us to, wait until you learn who has been talking to you here. So again, I really like it. Let's go. Big shout out to RSBN, who is allowing us to stream their streams. There are friends of the show, guys. So big shout out to RSBN. Let's get into this historical moment in time. Oops.
Like White House Grandpa said last night, listen and pay attention.
Absolutely, guys.
That's what he was saying last night. He's like, just listen.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, my brain was firing all cylinders.
Donald J. Trump, the Commander-in-Chief, Betsy Pages, Spider Diver, Ben Dragons, Richard Roar, and M. Eagles. 820.
Thank you to Vice President Vance, and thank you to our wonderful...
And Trump is going through the music, guys. Trump is going through the music. He's like, I'm talking. Wow. Interesting.
That was quick.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Let's see that again.
Thank you to Vice President Vance, and thank you to...
And the orchestra is going like, oh, the Commander-in-Chief is talking. Like, shut up. Okay, guys, that's funny, man. Let's see that again. He just walks on stage, he's used to those, those tapes, right? Like, proud to be an American. And with Trump, they just press fade and then the music stops, right? But this works a little differently with a real orchestra, right? So interesting.
Thank you to Vice President Vance, and thank
at
you
28,
to our
right,
wonderful
Amir?
First Lady.
What?
Oh, at 820 is 28.
Yes, military intelligence. And again,
And you got
guys, that is
2020.
Yes, 2020 vision. What must be completed to engage military intelligence over the other three-letter agencies, right? What must happen first? What must happen is those 4 years of Biden, right? Where we could actually see, because Q was telling us back in 2017, Trump was telling us in 2016, right? They're spying on my campaign, they're, witch hunt after witch hunt, and again, what must be completed to engage military intelligence over the other three-letter agencies? And again, this is an add-on actually doing his homework, seeing how they were infiltrating all those deserting local governments and laughing out loud, guys, saying, oh my God, Trump has military intelligence infiltrate Antifa and all deserting local governments. Is this why Trump is always 5 steps ahead? Please be true. And Q is saying, well done, Patriot. Picture being painted. I like it. Okay, guys. So, how do you destroy something this big, right? It needed to be done to the rule of law, crossing every T's, dotting every I's, guys, because they have one chance at this, and if the enemy can wiggle their way out of it, they absolutely will, guys. And again, the last thing they want is like a major catastrophe, right? So they're taking out MS-13, the chain of command, their money supply, right, with Dodge. And, it needed to be done right. And now it's go time, guys. So let's see 2020 vision. Let's see, guys. Please keep POTUS safe, Q. We will gladly end our lives to ensure his life. More than you can imagine. 820.
That lines up.
Yeah. Beautiful, guys. We gladly enter music, to let him speak, more than you can imagine. When POTUS speaks, we shut up, right? Like, absolutely, guys. Okay, we gladly enter music to ensure his speech. Okay, guys, funny. Okay, let's continue.
And above all, thank you to the greatest, fiercest, and bravest fighting force ever to stride the face of this earth, the United States Army. Thank you very much. Because the Army keeps us free, you make us strong, and tonight you have made all Americans very proud. They're watching from all over the world, actually. Made them all very proud.
Yes, we
Every
were.
other country celebrates their victories. It's about time. America
it's about time.
Did too. That's what we're doing tonight.
So it's about time, right? Like Cool For You was saying, look at drop 82. And when you look at drop 82, it talks about Hillary Clinton and Saudi Arabia. Let's start, right? It's about time. Interesting. At 8:20, 82 is just there, right? So interesting. So when it's 8:20, you can actually, when you drop to 0, you got 82. Let's start here. It's about time. Interesting. Things needed to be solved to understand what is about to happen. Interesting. Okay,
you see
guys.
all the
Cool for you.
Alice
Thank
in
you.
Wonderlands?
Yes. Notice a pattern. Okay, guys.
And watching this magnificent display, our souls are filled with gratitude for every generation of warriors who have worn the uniform all the way back to the very beginning. So to every veteran across our land and right here in our nation's capital, including 6 recipients of the Congressional Medal of Honor, we love you, we honor you, and we salute your noble service to our flag and to our country. As we celebrate tonight, We also think of the hundreds of thousands of Army soldiers who have made the supreme sacrifice for our nation and selflessly laid down their lives in every war, from the revolution to the war on terror. To the Gold Star families with us today, the courage of your heroes is the bedrock on which our entire nation stands. We thank you. Yes, we thank you. Today we commemorate an event that did not just change American history, but changed the history of the entire world. With the creation of America's Army on June 14th, 1775, liberty got its shield and the freedom got its sword. Those first Army patriots in the American Revolution fought against a fearsome enemy and impossible odds, but they were armed with a righteous cause. They were led by an indomitable commander, a truly great man, General George Washington, and they were united by an eternal creed. Their motto was victory or death. Over the past 2.5 centuries, our warriors have shown unrivaled valor on fields of battle around the globe. With the frostbitten feet and bloody fist, they have marched into the flames and fury of combat, charged up mountains, stormed beaches, waded through torrents of gunfire, and leapt into skies thick with smoke and shrapnel. The U.S. Army has driven bayonets into the heart of sinister empires, crushed the ambitions of evil tyrants.
There it is, guys.
Beneath the threads of American tanks, it's done so well, it's done so much, and sent the devil himself flying into full retreat.
Boom. There it is. 328. There it is. Light will overcome darkness, will expose darkness, will reveal darkness, so will defeat darkness. The devil, guys. Owls.
Time and again, America's enemies have learned.
Let's see that again. Let's see that again.
Part of sinister empires.
Go back a little more, Grass.
Evil.
Because he says he pierces the heart of the sinister empires. Yeah.
Rivaled valor on fields of battle around the globe. With the frostbitten feet and bloody fist, they have marched into the flames and fury of combat, charged up mountains, stormed beaches, waded through torrents of gunfire, and leapt into skies thick with smoke and shrapnel. The U.S. Army has driven bayonets into the heart of sinister empires, crushed the ambitions of evil tyrants. Beneath the threads of American tanks, it's done so well, it's done so much, and sent the devil himself flying into full retreat. Time and again, America's enemies have learned that if you threaten the American people, our soldiers are coming for you. Your defeat will be certain, your demise will be final, and your downfall will be total and complete.
I told you the Army's going to take you out.
Oh, yeah.
Because our soldiers never give up, never surrender, and never, ever quit. They fight, 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 and they win, win, win. And that's why no institution in history has entered more names into the roster of American heroes than the U.S. Army, the Congressional Medal of Honor. More
Retaliation,
than anyone
Horizon
or
active.
anything. There was Mad Anthony Wayne, asked by George Washington to lead a daring midnight raid up the cliffs of Stony Point with unloaded muskets and only their bayonets to fight the redcoats. Mad Anthony replied, "Issue the order, sir, and I will storm into hell for you." Then there was the Civil War general, John Corse, shot in the face in combat. He fired off a message to his commander: "I am short a cheekbone and one ear, but I am able to whip the hell out of all of them." He stayed on the front lines, it seemed forever. In World War II, there was the great Creighton Abrams, besieged on all sides by the Nazis at the Battle of the Bulge, he boldly proclaimed, "They've got us surrounded again, the poor bastards." This is the fighting spirit and unyielding force of the U.S. Army. It has never changed, and it will
You and
never,
your
ever
families are
change,
safe.
because there is
Promised.
no earthly force more powerful than the brave heart of a U.S. infantryman or an Army Ranger, paratrooper, or Green Beret. They are the best. They are the finest. From Bunker Hill to San Juan Hill, from Gettysburg to Guadalcanal, from
Sounds good.
Yorktown to Shiloh, and from the trenches of the Argonne to the mountains of Afghanistan,
The whole world is
the
watching.
Army has forged a
Pain.
legacy of unmatched courage, untold sacrifice, and unequaled and undying glory. Our soldiers have poured out their blood by the bucketful on Missionary Ridge and Heartbreak Ridge, on the sands of Sicily, Normandy, and the Philippines, and on the dusty streets of Da Nang, Baghdad, and Fallujah. Thanks to their extraordinary service and devotion, 250 years later, America stands tall, America stands proud, and America stands free. We're the hottest country in the world right now, and our country will soon be greater and stronger than ever before. Down through history, we've been blessed beyond words by this valiant legion of Army warriors and patriots, heroes and legends. And tonight we affirm with unwavering certainty that in the years ahead and in every generation hence, whenever duty calls and whatever danger comes, the American soldier will be there.
Payback for today.
No matter the risk, no matter the obstacles, our warriors will charge into battle. They will plunge into the crucible of fire, and they will seize the crown of victory, because the United States of America will always have the grace of Almighty God and the iron will of
Truth
the
to
United
power.
States Army. Congratulations to everybody. We love our country. We've never done better. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the Army, and God bless America. And now I'd like to ask our great First Lady to join
guys. Beautiful. Stay together. Stand, be strong. Get organized, be heard. Fight the censorship. Didn't he say fight, fight, fight?
Fight, fight,
You, the
fight.
people, have all the power. You simply forgot how to play. Together, you are invincible. They want you divided. They want you silenced, but make noise. We are with you. Make it rain. And isn't it raining, right? Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Together, you are invincible. Beautiful, guys. Let me check 2028.
There's a part that comes up here where he stands behind Melania. And when he did it, I was like, well, that was weird.
Let me see, guys.
Yeah, press
at the podium. Thank you very much, everybody.
Beautiful Melania.
See?
Yeah.
What is that? Right?
Yeah, beautiful.
It was weird how they positioned, right, for her to go, for him to go behind her. And now look, they're positioning again
On
back.
behalf of the United States Army, the Army Golden Knights, I would like to present to you this flag, which was flown over our nation's capital in free fall during the Army's 250th birthday celebration.
Zebra, zebra, bring the thunder. Pillbox, light T, 1A, 23, go 5. Beautiful, guys. Military stringer.
She told him well done.
Beautiful, guys.
But like, what is that, right? Like, why did they both put, like, the whole movement was weird, right? Like, they both shifted. He put her in front of him, and then the flag came out, and then they positioned back to how they were. I seen that, and I was like, weird. If he's protecting his queen, why would he be standing behind her?
And interesting that when the flag was given to Trump, you know, it was 829 saying zebra, zebra, bring the thunder, kill box, A1, 23X in the kill box. Light T, A1, 23, go 5, guys. So beautiful. Beautiful comms that we're getting from Trump. But I have to go, guys. It's 1 minute before 6. I got to run down and continue the renovation, guys. And again, True Seeker, thank you so much for gifting away another beautiful subscription. So we got somebody to... Another one from True Seeker. Let me see. Who do we have to invite? Oh, Trucy, welcome to the Rat Castle Club. Let me put on the dick music. Trucy, we love you. Give it up for Trucy, guys. We love her. And again, guys, let me see. Cousin Finney, welcome to the Rat Castle Club. And thank you so much. True Seeker sister, we love you. Rainwater, great to see you. Mary Alice, great to see you, sister. And again, Josh Reines, we love you. True Seeker, give it up for everybody being with us in the chat. We love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much, Trump, for those beautiful comms. And again, guys, let me give the final words to our beloved. Oh, wait a minute. Should we just have a little look at what Trump dropped during our show? Just a little.
Gonna be another hour.
Just a little. Just a little, guys. Okay, he's talking about Iran.
There's
okay, so this is the only one.
There's an extra space.
Oh God, an extra space.
Yeah,
let me see, guys. 941. Okay. There's your Antifa. Maxine Water Stupid. There's
Who
your
was there?
Antifa.
Remember? We all showed that video of her showing up.
Yep. 4119.
Yes. 4119.
Boom week ahead, guys. Boom week ahead. Dates are important, guys.
Treason doesn't pay well in the end. Yoo-hoo!
Okay, guys. Dude, let me just give this Trump. It's your birthday, so, you know, let me just see. Okay, there is this double space, guys. Stop. Space.
Yeah.
So let me check out the spaces, guys.
Look, I do a lot, never get credit for anything, but that's okay. People understand.
What?
That's what he said at the bottom. Look, I do a lot and never get credit for anything, but that's okay. The people understand. Make the Middle East great again.
Okay, so we got this one now. Has 1,008 characters. So without without the extra space, look at what's happening with the characters, guys. There is the extra space, right? So you see, right over here, you got 1, 2, right? 2 spaces. If you delete one of them, look at what's happening with the characters. Beep.
17.
There it is. Your beautiful 17, but he's adding the space, right? So, dude,
lining up with the 187.
187, guys, dude. Hey, double 187. Murder. Wow.
Red rum.
Murder. Yeah, red rum. Yes. Okay, let me see. Okay, so which is the double extra space? Let me just delete this. And let's see, guys. How many spaces? 55 spaces, guys. Dude.
Man.
Dude, check it out, man. Wait a minute. With the thing, with the parade, guys. Look at this. With the parade, we got the 55, right? Because he corrected it at 1028. And drop 1028 is bringing us to 1028 is bringing us to 5x5 Q plus, right? Trump corrected it at 1028, and 1028 is bringing us to 5x5 Q plus. And this is exactly what Trump did with stop, dash. There is your 5x5 Nice, 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 nice. This is the extra space. Huh. Quickly make a decision to stop, and then he's dropping the 5x5, almost like the storm is upon us, right? Drop 55. Drop 55 is showing us. Look at Twitter. My fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. We gotta make it stop, guys. India and Pakistan using trade. Talking with two excellent leaders who are able to quickly make a decision and stop, guys. And then he's adding an extra space with 5x5. Interesting. And 187, guys. 187 equals murder, guys.
Can we just point out that the E is like the incorrect letter?
Yes.
Gate E. Anyone?
Yes. Yes.
Lining up just a little bit.
187. Let me see, how many drops do we have? 144. Oh my God. But 187 equals murder. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Come on.
If you put it in brackets, I'm seeing 12. I'm seeing 12 in Q alerts, but just to confirm.
No in brackets. But there is 187. So, like this.
Okay.
Oh.
The first one is post 538, mentions silence 187, no risk. Let's see.
There it is. 187 equals murder. This is drop. Let me see. Drop 2305.
Oh,
there it is. 187. 187 equals murder. So interesting, guys. Murder. Huh. Attempt to murder John Barlow. Simply, we made it public. Operation closed and cleaned. Coincidence post-drop. No name, exactly 30 days. Yeah, Senator Graham activated. In the end, you will be shocked to learn what you essentially witnessed. Okay, guys. And Q told us about the New York City bomber. You know, the fireworks, hours prior. Where we go one, we go all. But 187 equals murder. Like we showed you right over here. Interesting, guys. 187. Let me just drop this whole thing here. Paste. 187 words. 187 spaces, guys. And when you take that space away, you have a beautiful 17. And the extra space is space 55, guys. Huh. Look at this. When you delete this, boom, there's your 55 spaces. And when you delete that one space, you have 54, right? But he's dropping the 55th space. Interesting, guys. Was ready to break out into war, and I stopped it. Interesting. The Nile River. We will have peace soon between Israel and Iran. Many calls and meetings are now taking place. I do a lot. I never get credit for anything, but that's okay. The people understand. Make the Middle East great again. Again, he's also speaking to the people in Israel, to the people in Iran. You know, it doesn't have to be this way, guys. You know? Interesting. Let me see. 1149. 1149. Okay. The tarmac deal, the plan, thing timing, and what is this one? Okay, guys. Yours freedom. And he's talking about freedom, right? Stop the war. Interesting, guys. Make the deal. Interesting. So Trump, thank you so much for those epic crumbs. We got 1490, by the way. We got 1490. 1490. Okay, guys, I really have to go. Okay, busy day. Yes.
What?
Okay.
The numbers 2287, his truth.
Oh yeah.
This is good.
This is good. Oh, Justice Kavanaugh confirmation. Goodbye. D-Class. Red October. Every vote counts. Red wave or red tsunami. Like Trump was saying, fight, fight, fight. Okay, guys, thank you so much for that, Lance. Let me give the final words to our beloved Lance on this epic quest. And guys, hit that bell of notifications so you never miss another live stream. Also, I want to remind you that the Grasshopper baby thing, how do you say that again? Registry is closing on June 17th. So, and again, baby Grasshopper will be with us around June 26th, guys. But again, June 17th is going to close. So, and big thank you to everybody, guys, who's you know, like Angel Magic came over, you know, with a whole car with all those gifts, guys. And again, Miss Grasshopper was smiling ear to ear. So Angel Magic, thank you so much for setting it up. Miss Penny Black and all you beautiful patrons out there. And if you're having problems with the, you know, with the website, please contact Angel Magic. She's right over here. And again, guys, let me drop the link over here.
And speaking of Miss Penny, she just dropped 5 subscriptions.
Oh, sister, we love you. Carly Gager, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Chris220MX, welcome to the Red Castle Club. For Savage, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Bossy Lady, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And for God and Country, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And thank you so much, beautiful Miss Penny Black. Sister, we love you to the moon and black. And again, guys, let me give the final words to our beloved Lance on this epic quest. And hit that bell of notifications so you never miss another live show, because we're having a renovation. So that means that I can only go live on if I can see how the day is going. Yeah, guys, Lance, take it away.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us on our Sunday show. We were going to go live yesterday, but like Grass said, he was just so busy, right? And we weren't sure if Trump was going to speak or not, which, I mean, come on now, he always says something, so it's not like, right? Such a beautiful day yesterday, right? To honor our military, like we've needed that for a very long time, right? Like they needed appreciation for what they do, especially in these crazy times where we got Marines getting sent into LA because people are freaking nuts. Right? So, man, yeah. I mean, the comms that I got from Scabby this morning, right, was stay alert, stay safe, right? Pay attention to the big cities, right? Was that calm? So everyone just, you know, stay alert, right? We are in, I feel like we're in the final battle, right? Especially with that speech that he made, with the songs that were played, with the cannons that were fired, right, by the army. Like there was just, we would probably need a day just to go through that whole parade, right? Like it was amazing. Thank you everyone yesterday who joined us on White House Grandpa's feed to hang out and watch everything. Thank you, White House Grandpa. That was awesome, right? We had the riot showing while Metallica was going. Man, that was freaking awesome, right? It's like, people are like, are you not headbanging in your room right now? Right? Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun today, guys. Thank you for stopping in, and we'll be live probably, what do you say, Grass? Tuesday, Thursday?
Monday, Tuesday, something like that.
Saturday, Sunday. No, I'm joking. No. Grass has got like a week left, right? And like 2 months of work. So
yeah, it's crazy.
We love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next show.
Absolutely, guys. And again, Lance, we love you. Thank you for always hosting the OBS. And a big shout out to the 1,600 patrons watching us on X, guys. You guys are amazing. Let me give the final words to our beloved Eric Q. Durfman.
Well, I gotta say, since Lance brought up Scavino, Dan Scavino did a repost, so we cannot check the exact time that he did, but it happened during the show, so thank you, Dan. We we appreciate you. Lovely man. Him and his girlfriend, they're looking like $1,000,000. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the pictures that he shared on Twitter. I don't know if any of you guys are on Instagram and are following Scavino there, but that dude looks like $1,000,000. And yeah, if anybody's feeling uncomfortable by one dude giving another dude a compliment, guys, grow the heck up. I've had to deal with that the last couple days, so it had to come out. Everybody out there, all the dads, Lance and Grass, happy Father's Day. We want to wish everybody a very lovely Sunday, and again, keep an eye on the socials. We'll let you know when we're going to be on, and there's going to be plenty of crumbs for you guys. So make sure to tune in, and
there's more where that came from.
And mirror the other drop, Grass.
Yes,
the other one you're on.
I got you.
Sorry, Durf.
No worries. No worries at all, guys. Gotta give a shout out to Dan, by the way, for posting the time. How many times do we see rapid response, or I think even the White House does it sometimes? They repost something that Trump posted on Truth Social, and they don't show the timestamps. So, Scavino, timestamps are important, right?
12:32.
So just saying, we really appreciate it.
Again, we had those crumbs from Trump with boom week ahead, right? Treason doesn't pay well in the end. You guys remember, right? Just moments ago, Trump was dropping something, and we had boom week ahead twice with treason doesn't pay well in the end. And now Dan Scavino during our show at 12:39 is dropping us a truth from Donald J. Trump on the 15th of June 15th.
Yeah, that was this morning.
12:32. Yes. Okay.
And then 6 minutes, 21 seconds later.
Yeah.
Scavino did the repost.
6:21. Okay, guys.
Yes.
I gotta run. Oh, holy crap, you're killing me. I took the sleeping pill for a couple of hours, and I'm guzzling coffee now. God bless you for this amazing work you guys are doing. Nobody's sleeping tonight. Let that sink in. Okay, guys. Okay, Tammy, 25, happy birthday and happy Father's Day. We love you, sister. Big on Q, great to see you. Hammy, 2020, we love you guys. And wait a minute, M Eagles is gifting away another subscription. So, sister, oh no, she's saying where we go one, we go all. United States, absolutely, guys. M Eagles, we love you, sister. And again, let me give the final words to our beloved RQ Durfman. I gotta run. I'm already 45 minutes over my time.
God damn. 12:17 right now, guys. Eastern Standard Time. So no better time to go. I think it's 17:17 your time, right?
Yes. No, 18:17.
It's 18:17. Sorry. Guys, everybody from the team, from Trump to Scavino to Melania as well, Barron, Cash, General Flynn, Elon, the rest of you less than tens, all the guys running the White House and Rapid Responses account, you guys are all awesome. Happy Father's Day to all you guys, whoever are fathers out there. And Lance, we love you. Grass, we love you. And we'll see you guys in a couple days.
Okay, guys. So interesting that QX hasn't scraped that truth yet. So that is interesting. Okay,
no,
guys. So
it's 12:32 in the morning.
Yeah, it was in the morning. It was AM.
Oh, I see. Oh, there it is. This one.
I was looking at that too because I was like, "What time is it right now? Are we freaking jumping in the future or what?" Oh, it was AM.
Okay, guys. So again,
I thought my
hit
computer
that
was
bell
wrong
of
for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So hit that bell of notification so you never miss another live show. We're going. So normally we always, introduce our shows days ahead of we're going live, but it's now a different time, guys. I have to do the renovation. The place has to be livable when Little Grasshopper's coming. So I really gotta go. So please understand that my decodes are not going to be that frequent as you are expected of me. But again, guys, please understand. Let us play Hold the Line and let me shout each and every one out because you know I love you. And see you guys on Monday or on Tuesday. Be on the lookout on Truth, on Twitter, on Telegram. Follow Lance and Durfman. Follow Jordy and Miss Penny Black. They and Parko, guys. Those guys are dropping the sauce out there while I am just, putting my head down and keep on working, even in the weekends. God bless you all. Have a beautiful continuation of this beautiful Sunday, guys. Count your many blessings and hold the line.
We're gonna hold the line.
Okay, guys. Boom time. Born Again B, Deflustrated, Josh Reiner, Stacy LPK, Susie Q, Born Again B, Do No Good, For the
I will be a
Constitutionalist,
president from
Trucy,
disease,
T.
joblessness,
Johnson,
and hopelessness,
Thunder, 777,
anger,
Ted
resentment, and
Phyllis,
hatred,
Sing a New Song,
extremism,
Deflustrated, Amigos,
lawlessness,
Born Again B,
violence,
Jamie WV,
bitterness,
sister, we
and
love
fury.
you.
No progress.
Thank you so much
No
for the
nation.
stroller, sister, we love you.
Only a state of chaos.
Miss
Don't
Penny
piss
Black,
down my
Madame
back
Lamont,
and tell me
Trucy,
it's raining.
Chris
We gonna
2
hold.
Hemi 2020,
We gonna hold.
Janelle PW, Durfman,
We gonna hold.
D-Dan, praise up, brother. Tina English,
We gonna hold. We gonna hold.
we gonna hold the line. Boom time. Big John Q, Diane Sino, Gentle Lady Boutique, True Seeker, Madame Demont, Josh Reiners, Lulu 51, Therese for Liberty, Tui 45, 54. Turn up the volume. Put on your dancing shoes, guys. Here we go. Navigator 5. Susie,
We gonna hold the line.
boom time. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Homeside 214. Amigos 88. Happy Father's Day. Happy birthday, Donald J. Trump. Toucan, we love you. Sing a new song. Gordon, American Scout. Susie Q, Diane Trudeau. We have reached that cruising altitude of 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your seats and folding trays are in their upright position. And don't forget to buckle up, guys, because you know it's gonna get bumpy. Some little bird told me it's fun to stay at the YMCA. Bill Clinton really wants to go there. Ha. Be careful what you wish for, Durf. You got this.
United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at gate Elon.
Elon! Swamp D Chess! Brand Pure Popcorn! Here we go! Betsy Vegas! Melligator 1960! Teenagers are slamming their horns! D! Apocalypse is nigh! First shadow for millennia! Unfolding right in front of our eyes! Watcher, we love you! We are blessed to be alive and be witnesses of this epic transition to greatness! Big shout out to Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, Dan Scavino, General Flynn, Cash Patel, Van Bonnie, Chuck Grassley, Richard Grinnell, and the Less Than 10. We love you guys!
We love you. We will be back in some form.
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal.
But
that is a dangerous,
defeatist
belief.
It
leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prepare for the Storm Mega. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this beautiful day of the Lord. Why? Watcher just joined us, brother. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Happy 250th anniversary, Watcher. We love you to the moon and back, brother. God bless you. With us from day one with your beautiful Gap codes, brother. And again, we love you. And again, Ted Phyllis, everybody. See you guys on Monday or Tuesday. Look it up. Look at our pinned tweets, guys, and hit that bell of notifications so you never miss another live show. And again, count your many blessings, guys. We are so blessed. It is happening, guys. And again, bring a friend next time. And again, thank you all so much for joining us. Lance and Durf, man, I couldn't do these shows without you guys. Defrustrators, sister, we love you. Miss Penny Black, we love you. Gentle Lady Boutique, M. Eagles, T. Johnson, Melly Gator. Sing a new song. You broke the internet, sister. Defrustrator, we love you. Jos Reiners. Well, guys, I gotta run. Lance, take it away.